Babies make me sleepy. Sorry, not the game. The babies. Baby. There's one baby. I've only got one. I swear. Hey everybody. It's DLC time. The very first DLC for Crusader Kings 3. And what are we getting? A big pack that is going to, change the way the game is played? No. We're getting a flavor pack. And I know when people heard the word flavor, they immediately thought, oh no, it's just portraits. What are we going to do? It's only pictures and it's only clothing and cosmetic things. I'm not going to pay for that. Well, that's where you're wrong. Or, you being these people that are thinking that. I'm not specifically saying that you are thinking that, but it may have crossed your mind. I know it kind of crossed my mind too. But no, this pack is actually a bit bigger than you would expect hearing the word flavor pack. So let's go take a look at some little things that we're going to, get with this pack called Northern Lords, which comes out March 16th. I'm not sure if this video is coming out before or, when it's released. I'm not quite sure when the NDA will let me, or the embargo will let me release it, but I am recording it ahead of time. And this will be up, so if you're on the fence and you haven't bought it yet or whatever, this will show you what you're getting. Let's go. And before we get started, remember to hit that subscribe button, hit that little thumbs up. It really helps with these beautiful YouTube algorithm. And leave a comment letting me know, what do you think about Northern Lords? Either, pre-video or post-video. Let's get started. First up, you see this gorgeous portrait back here. This is a nice, lovely Norse dude. You may recognize him from the Rus achievement, except for the fact that, he's got new clothing. He's got a whole new lodge house to sit in. The artwork is fabulous. But let's go look at the achievements. So I've got a fair number of achievements, and now I have even less that are completed because we've got Volva here. Starting and staying as a North Germanic Asturian of any kind, take the found witch coven decision. Ooh, we get to be Norse witches, or that's what they're, pushing us to be. First, the Crusader King. Start as a North Germanic of any kind. Participate immediately as an attacker in the First Catholic Crusade. Saga and Stone. Have your dynasty erect 100 rune stones. That's a lot. I may aim for that one with going for the 1453 achievement that I don't have yet. A dangerous business. As a dwarf, win a Varangian adventure war and move your court overseas. I see this as probably being a character creator start. We'll see. Vladimir's second choice. Starting as a North Germanic Asturian of any kind. Convert to any Islamic faith and convert all of Russian to any Islamic faith. Oh, and then Far From Home. Starting and staying as a North Germanic Asturian of any kind. Have your realm capital at any of the islands in the Indian Ocean region. Whew. Babies make me sleepy. Sorry, not the game. The babies. Baby. There's one baby. I've only got one. I swear. We've got Miklagoric. Starting and staying as a North Germanic Asturian of any kind, completely control the kingdom of Thessalonica and hold any empire without holding the Byzantine Empire. So, yeah, this is basically the same as Franco... Yeah, the Franco one. Yeah, Franco Craitia, except you have to be a Norse Asturian here. Horastian? Can't pronounce it. Canute the Greater, as an unreformed tribal, secure the High Kingdom of the North Sea decision. We'll look at that. Fasten the Fox, starting and staying as a North Germanic Asturian of any kind, completely control the Kingdom of Sicily before 1047. And then here we go. King of all the Isles. Starting and staying as a North Germanic or Asturian of any kind, completely control everything in the islands of the Atlantic and Mediterranean region without ever having over 80 realm size. That's gonna be a bit of a challenge. I need to get back on these achievement runs because there's not enough color in this list for me, but that's our new achievements. Let's go take a look. All right, so you pretty much have to be Norse to get a lot of the new content. So we're going to go to Wrath of the Northmen. And let's just go chill here with Bjorn Ironside. Okay, so first off the bat, you see we have a nice pretty new UI here. It's very lodgy, rustic. Up here at the top, down here at the bottom. If I move my camera over, you can see, look at that prettiness. It's so nice. And it fits the very Viking theme. And if this is what they do for every flavor pack, I think it's going to, you know, add a lot of depth to these regions. And yes, not everyone's going to want to buy every flavor pack. I get that. But if you really, really, really like to play the Vikings, you're going to want this pack. If you really don't and you're waiting for the Byzantines, I'm sure a Byzantine one will come at some point. I'm sure we'll get other groups over time. Fingers crossed. But now we have our Northmen. Okay, little cosmetic things. If we go in the council here, they all have new clothing. They have new background pictures. It's quite lovely. I like Mr. Viking here. I should just go chill out in the middle over here. Apparently, because my camera's just in the way. Woohoo! We have these nice backgrounds, little flavor pieces, little bits of artwork. But for the meat of it here, we have new decisions. All right, my camera's going to come hang out over here because we're going to come take a look at the decisions. And I was sitting in front of them. So the first one we have is secure the High Kingdom of the North Sea, which is where we combine England, Denmark, and Norway all into one lovely kingdom, and we become the High King of the Seas. I think is pretty cool. And also naval speed plus 25%, life expectancy plus 10 years. Like, this is interesting. Very interesting. Be king of Norway, England, and Denmark for 30 years, which if you have Gavelkind is gonna be interesting. We can forge the Jones Vikings. So you have to be pretty illustrious, pretty faithful, and essentially it is a holy order. It's basically a holy order. We can hold a great blot where we kill a bunch of people, which was in CK2. So if you play CK2, you kind of get the idea here, but it doesn't really require very much, except we have to be at least a king. That's fine. And then raise a runestone, where with that achievement we went to raise like 100 runestones. It costs 50 gold, and you have to have a recently deceased ancestor, recently conquered territory, or recently gained a rank. So that is good. I was worried you'd have to do it after someone died, but no, we can also get it from conquering territory. But it will be destroyed if the county falls to someone outside of your dynasty. We can also determine our personal deity. A devotee of Odin gives intrigue. Uller, martial. Thor, stewardship and prowess. And Freyr is fertility. If we take a look, we have some new clothing. You see Bjorn here is this lovely fur cloak. Northern Lord's commoner clothing. Nobility, Lord's armor. And that's all the male clothing. There, yep, we have a few new haircuts. We have the Jarl here. Can't turn him around, sadly. Aspiring Viking. No, that looks terrible. And then cloak. Oh, the big fur cloak. Fur cape. Fox skin. Norse cape. It's very nice. Can we dress our wife? Wifey poo. Let's see what you got. So there's the women's clothing and the Norse headscarf. All right, so that's all cosmetic. And you're wondering, like, what's the big change that's going to be really interesting? So if we go to our dynasty tree, you notice here, except I'm sitting in front of it again, there's, like, literally no good place to leave your face cam in this game. Not permanently, especially when you're trying to show off stuff. We have a lot more legacies. There are two new legacies. If you are Norse. So let's go take a look. We're going to open our legacies and we can scroll. Ooh. So we have Adventure, which is Wanderlust. Gift Givers. Strange Gods. Veteran Explorers. Decentralized Rule. And then we have Pillage. Sea Wolves. Always Space in the Hold. Practice Kidnappers. Making a Killing, No quarter. Daily siege progress plus 25%. Enemy counties lose substantial extra control when occupied. So those two are going to be interesting. And then, of course, they've reworked the cost of renown. It costs 250 for the first one. It goes up exponentially for each level. So, like, the first one's 250. I think, yeah, the next one is 750. And then if you come down here, so if you grab Sea Wolves, it's 250. And then if you want Wanderlust, it's now 750. It doesn't matter where you go on the chart. It's going to be 750. And then it increases again to 1250. So it's going to be interesting. And it does make it pretty much impossible to get all of them in a single playthrough like was possible before. Yeah. So that's interesting. But there we go. I've been playing a little bit with this. I haven't had too much time to play. Flame Life, the baby, all that stuff. But I'm liking what I've seen so far, and it's definitely going to be challenging those new achievements. And I haven't even finished the base game achievements. They'd be done if I didn't have a baby. But I love my little tum-tum. So it is what it is. I'm quite happy with this. If you like playing as the Vikings, and then I think, pick up Northern Lords. If you don't, if you have no interest in playing in this part of the world, skip it. Save your money. Wait for the next pack. And that's all I got to say with that. So, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please, leave a like, leave a comment, hit that little subscribe button, ring that bell, and I'll see y'all around because we're going to start having to crack through all these achievements. It's going to be fun. One more thing. Listen to this music. Isn't that music gorgeous? Yeah, the music is gorgeous. They always make the music gorgeous. And our troops look a little different. Look at that. He's got a little horn he's blowing. I'm pretty sure that's different. So that's pretty cool. How about our boats? How do we look on the sea? There we go. We have our beautiful longships on the sea. So that's very nice and exciting. And one more thing I did not showcase was game rules. And if we take a look here, apocalyptic. Yeah, or you can turn it off. Sadly, turning it off disables achievements, so you can leave it on occasional. Rare disables achievements. Occasional, if that's every 10 years. Frequent is every 5 years. And apocalyptic means you're back at CK2 levels. I don't think for my sanity I will ever choose apocalyptic. I'll probably go with occasional or frequent. Or if I'm not doing achievements, I might even turn them off because we'll see if I grow as frustrated with them over time as I did with the ones in CK2. Fingers crossed I don't, but you never know. So, yeah, this time, for real. Bye, y'all. See you later. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know. What are your thoughts on Northern Lords? Are you going to buy it? Have you already prepaid for it? I mean, what are you going to do? Let me know. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.